informative speech. You ever been chilling with someone and you tell them your zodiac sign and they swear they know everything about you, like, oh, that's why? You're like, no, you don't know me like that, back up. Okay. Finding out more about your zodiac sign can be a means to help you in the business world, with friendships, dating, and life in general. You can interpret your role in life by making sense of these interactions with people that you know. Learning more about your zodiac sign learning more about your astrology sign and others' astrology sign can help you understand why people do the things that they do. Learning more about astrology will help us with the background of zodiac knowledge and use it as people. First, I will discuss the history of astrology, modern astrology, and zodiac traits. First, what is astrology? In order for one to understand the history, first I have to understand the meaning. Astrology is the study of movements and virtual positions of spiritual bodies, interpreters having an influence on human affairs and the natural world. The first evidence of archaeological knowledge goes stars all the way back to 2750 BC, and Akkadian king had charts that predicted solar eclipse, such as the appearance of the moon on the first night of the month was predicted to bring peace. A dark hollow moon presented a cloudy, rainy month. Just a hollow moon gave hope of having a strong kingdom. The Babylonians implemented an insightful plan to section off time into 7 days a week. The Babylonian also had an insightful plan to divide everything up. Also, into 12 lunar months added intercalarian month, which is the extra day, kind of like in February how we have the 29th, and this year is actually just the 28th. The Babylonian calendar monitored the rise and the departure of constellations. Based on an opinion that the planetary motions were messages from gods, they started to perform astrological tests of science, of communication, and the understanding of nature. Babylonian priests were the world's first astrologers. Their knowledge of the stars began to expand greatly. On a cuneiform document in 1419 BC, there was a list of 12 constellations: Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, and Virgos. The cosmos of these images helped astronomers organize patterns so they can see astronomic observations. In 539 BC, the power of the zodiac extended to large numbers and combined births with the destiny and character. Now that we have knowledge of the history of the origin of astrology, let's move on to the second point, modern astrology. In order to understand astrology to the full extent, it has to be put in terms of a modern-day example. Psychologist Carl G. Jung associated the zodiac concept of the cosmic wheel, which turns non-stop in the atmosphere of a cycle of 25,000 years. These rotations change live by random influences that produce sounds, colors, and vibrations such as wind, rainbows, and ocean tides. Jung applied the zodiac from his patients to maintain a track physical and emotional weakness. People born as Leos, kidney problems in Leos, unstable ankles in Aquarius, and foot problems in Pisces. When Jung categorized philosophical vulnerabilities, he diagnosed personalities in stable patients and figured out some success of marriage and careers. In the last quarter of the 20th century, the study of astrology digressed since Babylonian. Scientists linked sunspots to epidemiology, the sunrise of blood and serum levels, solar activity to ancient frequency, planet clocks to human prototypes, and lunar cycles to the body's natural rhythms in today's society. Today's newspapers and horoscopes resources in the United States, Great Britain, India, and Japanese publicize a one-size-fits-all horoscope that preserves wisdom accumulated over 4,500 years. Now that we have knowledge of the history of modern astrology, let's observe how this information can help us get to know ourselves better. There are human characteristics that people of the same sign share. It's proven to be psychologically true in most individuals. Aries are adventurous, energetic, pioneering, courageous, enthusiastic, confident, dynamic, and quick-witted. Taurus are patient, reliable, warm-hearted, loving, persistent, determined, easygoing, loving. Geminis are adaptable, versatile, communicative, witty, intellectual, eloquent, youthful, and lively. Cancers are emotional, loving, intuitive, imaginative, sharp, cautious, protective, and expansive, faithful, and loving. Virgos are modest, shy, meticulous, reliable, patient, diligent, intelligent, and critical. Libras are diplomatic, stylish, romantic, charming, easygoing, sociable, idealistic, peaceful. Scorpios are determined, forceful, optimistic, freedom-loving, cheerful, good-humored, honest, straightforward, and intellectual and philosophical. Capricorns are practical, prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, careful, intuitive, independent, and intellectual. Pisces are imaginative, sensitive, compassionate, kindless, selfless, unworldly, intuitive, and sympathetic. Now that we have a better understanding of the history of astrology, modern astrology, and the traits of others, let's wrap it up. Oftentimes we discuss signs amongst each other but rarely know the origin and the actual benefit to us. First, I'll discuss the history and foundation of astrology, then modern astrology, and lastly, zodiac traits. Astrology signs tend to reflect generalizations about regular human behaviors. Attempt to study the common generalization about the signs and try to guess the signs of people you know. Then compare their real sign to the ones you believe them to possess. You might be surprised you are right.